Hi there. Reflecting on these peer comments has provided me with kind of valuable insights into how I might better refine, utilise sort of formative assessment in my own practice. Each comment from Megan and Na I've looked at and I have obviously replied to, and how I can adopt some of these methods by addressing potential challenges that I might have at the moment. So from Megan's comment, I was inspired how she's kind of combining multiple data sources like Reading Plus, I read, along with classroom observations and kind of anecdotal notes and student reflections. I realise I could apply kind of a similar multi-faced approach in my own practice. For instance, I rely heavily on running records and other assessments like MAP and STAR. Maybe I'm missing slight of the, some part of the student's full picture, and that might obviously help. As Megan points out, Reading Plus provides valuable data on vocabulary and fluency. So this I could obviously look to implement into my practice. I also enjoyed Megan's focus on sort of adjusted instruction based on the data, something I'm already doing, but I want to kind of further explore, especially when I'm administering multiple assessments and running records and phonics tests, words away, word study. And it will obviously help me kind of pinpoint this. Lars' comment helped me also kind of think back to what I'm actually doing and making more tailored assessments. And IXL, I'm a massive believer in IXL, provides that feedback, and I agree with Nara's point about adding a more open-ended higher order questions for high achieving students, because often as teachers we're focusing or differentiating our skills and the lessons for our younger students or the low attaining students, and often forget those who are either like cruising or obviously above grade level. So this will help make me identify and apply knowledge in different contexts. Another element from Nara's comment which really stood out was the idea of kind of student self-reflection, self-checking. I've actually kind of done that this week, based on it. So I've changed my senses. Instead of like choosing what you're doing, the students will still have their choice. You've got your teacher, your grammar, your writing, reading, tech table, which is iPad, whichever kind of game, physical game I let them play at the table. But I have actually, the right's back to front, I've included anything I found difficult from last week. Just please write down the letter or the centre number and letter. So when it comes to taking this paper back in, it'll give me a chance to review and think, actually that student says I need help there, and I can obviously kind of improve my practice from there. And finally, in conclusion, reflecting on these comments has been a real big opportunity for me. How I collect data, a very data-driven approach, but it's obviously actually using that and maintaining a balance between a data-driven instruction and student-centered instruction. So I do believe I can refine my practice, and I'm looking forward to doing so. And in many ways, these two particular comments in the discussion forum have really opened my eyes. Thank you.